good evening, everybody. So, you can see lovely Modern Masters booster packs, and homemade Chinese food of deliciousness, and me. But there's something missing. Oh yeah, Carrick. Carrick is missing. So, hello to Harm and Koenig. Hi. Welcome to the special evening stream. So yeah, I'm really excited. We're going to be doing some Modern Masters and, eating dinner, which I've been working hard on, and I'm really hungry. But I am waiting for Carrick to get home. He left his office like 12 minutes ago, so he should be here literally any minute. So when Felden freaks out, it's probably Carrick. I would love a foil Gwaif. That'd be so sweet. I haven't opened anything worth much of anything in a long time. Foil Lily, also okay with me. Hi there, Esfian-san. Hi there, Kanik. How are you doing? It's messing up the exposure. It's doing weird things. Yeah, foil Gwaif and a foil Lily. I get behind that one too. This is so much closer to me than I'm used to being. Oh no! No. Ah! Alright, well, not so much. Oh, look at this Carrick! I told you when Felden freaked out. Hi, Carrick! We're all waiting for you. Nice, that's awesome, Harm. 8 fetches? Nice! That's so good.
Oh, you made dinner? Thank you.
I did make dinner. And I can't make me not look like I'm in a nuclear field.
Can you turn the exposure down?
I've been doing that, and if I do it any further down, I go from nuclear to nothing. And I even turned this light down.
Are we live?
Yes, we are.
Hi,
They're all
everybody.
saying hi. Hi.
Where's your adjuster thingy? There
That
it is.
one. Felden, off. Off. There you go. Much better. I try, Harm. Can I eat now?
We're going to zoom in on you.
Mm-hmm.
It's also upside down for some reason.
Because I had to flip it for the other way because the camera's actually upside down.
There. Now you look good.
Hey, thanks.
It's just that you needed a background light, essentially. You were going based on the average brightness of the whole view, which is low because the background's dark.
Okay.
You just need to go on you. If you wanted to brighten the background, you need to physically put a light there.
Will we have a light? Do I need to?
No.
Good question, Espion-san. Yes, upside down, Jen. Hey. Now upside down, Jen.
How does a Winston draft work? Well, first you eat a delicious dinner. No, I'm kidding.
It's important. Dinner is important. Food, very
Winston
important.
draft is a 2-player draft format where each player brings 3 packs. You open all the packs and you stack them up in one stack. That it
We
makes
will
a
be
stack.
sleeving them first.
Because they're Modern Masters, we're going to be sleeping them first. So, what was I going to say? Oh, so 1 stack. So then you have a pile of 90, right? Yeah, 90. You have a pile of 90 cards.
Minus
that you
the-
then
I guess
shuffle.
it's the basics.
You then shuffle them all together, so that you have a stack of 90 random cards from 6 boosters. Once you've got that stack shuffled together, you then we'll represent the stack with these face-down empty sleeves.
Hi, Loki.
You make 3 piles of 1 card each.
They're going to be a little bit closer together. There we go.
Yeah, you make 3 piles of 1 card each, and then you begin the draft. So one player, you begin by looking at the pile closest to the remaining cards to draft. So you look at this pile, you look at all the cards in it, you decide, do I want this pile or not? If you want the pile, you keep the whole pile, you replace it with 1 card from the remaining cards, and it's the opponent's turn.
So I'm going to look at The first one?
You might decide that you don't like the first pile. If you don't like it, you can put it back. You can cover it with a new card that you don't see, and then continue on the line. So you can, again, continue to keep this pile or put it back and cover it with a new card that you don't see.
Only one.
And then finally, you get to the last pile and look at it. If you want to keep it and replace it with a card. Or if you don't want to keep it, you put it back, you cover it up with a card you don't see, and then you take one from the undrafted cards, one random card. So you can never go back. If you look at this pile, if you look at this pile and you put it back, and then you look at this pile and you put it back, and then you look at this pile and you have regrets. Well, then going back, you can't get to either of these piles until it's your turn to draft again.
Mm-hmm.
So you then keep the pile you're looking at, or put it back and go to the next pile, or if there's no next pile, get one random card. So that's how Winston Draft works. That is how you build your draft pool, and then you just build a 40-card deck and play draft games like normal.
Yep.
So let's start by cracking packs. Ooh, this is not up on a...
It's half on it.
Yeah, it has to be fully on it.
Oops.
Sorry, guys. Sorry about the noises. So, pack cracking time?
You don't want to eat?
No.
You're not hungry?
I'm hungry, but I want to draft. I haven't drafted Modern Masters in a long time.
Mm-hmm. We're opening them face down.
We're opening them face down. You don't get to see the cards. You don't get to look at the cards that you're drafting. But what we're gonna do, for the sake of chat. Now, chat, don't spoil us, okay? We're gonna close our eyes and turn what should be our rare face up. So one card off. We're gonna turn what should be our rare face up with our eyes closed. 3, 2, 1, flip. 3, 2, 1, flip back. All right, we didn't see that, but chat did.
So tokens can go over here. Ooh, I got a giant warrior token.
I got a soldier. Let's just open the rest of the packs. Don't make them wait.
Okay, fine. All right, I got a soldier, not red.
I got a spider, not green.
Okay.
This should be not it. This should be the rare. 3, 2, 1, flip. 3, 2, 1, flip back. All right. Chat, you seeing these rares? Are they any good? Are they great?
Hope so.
Are we at least flipping the right card? Is it at least the rares?
I hope so. This should be the
rares.
foil that we're putting off to the side.
The foil should be what we're putting off to the side. I believe so.
Yeah. And I got another soldier token.
And I got a golem token.
Mm.
All right, so put off this thing to the side. And then 3, 2, 1, flip. 3, 2, 1, flip back. Okay.
All right.
Why was that force of will in there? All right, so now because this is Modern Masters, we're going to go ahead and sleeve now. If we were drafting, when we started doing this, not backwards. When we started drafting this format, we were drafting with M15. And
Really?
yeah, that was...
Wow, we did this with M15?
We did this with M15. Okay. Remember, because I drafted the Ajani, the first Planeswalker we ever opened?
Oh, yeah.
And then I traded it to you because you really wanted it.
And we didn't have a shared collection yet?
Yeah, that was before we decided...
I don't think we've owned an Ajani for 2 years.
So yeah, we're going to sleeve these because...
Those rares are medium rare.
Medium rare? I think they're saying we might not need to sleeve them.
Well, we don't know what the foils are.
Exactly.
We left that surprise for
That's
everyone
true.
else. So
Nobody
we could have
knows.
a foil Lily and a foil Goyf. That's what Kanik wished for us. I think it was Kanik. Whoever it was wished us a foil Lily and a foil Goyf.
Nobody knows what the foils are. Invocation Spell Pierce, that is awesome.
Score! Carrick Cam is non-existent because Carrick is kind of shy.
No, Carrot Cam is non-existent because we have 2 webcams. 1, 2.
Okay. Well then, you know what?
Table cam is more important than Carrot Cam. How are they going to see the games?
I was just going to flash you.
Not on stream.
Well, that's not what I meant. Ugh. I'll point the camera at Carrick at some point when he's not even expecting it.
I might even get up and come around and say hi.
That'd be sweet. Or you can lay across the table when there's not magic
By
cards
the
in
way,
dinner.
you should totally show a mirror so they can see your camera setup. It's so funny.
I mean,
she's got a tripod.
You can take a photo of it and share it.
It's true, I could. She's got a tripod that has a bendy piece. And the tripod's bendy piece has a gorilla pod on it for the other camera.
It's funny.
So let's see if I can...
Our rares are worth sleeving at least.
Sleeving at least. That's good.
That's good.
Plus, there's things like Inquisition of Kozilek and stuff that not rare, so we have no idea how many of those we got. So we should definitely sleeve for sure.
Yeah. Hi there, Draken Vulture. We will actually be playing soon, but we don't want to, like, rip a card or, like, damage a foil Liliana the Veil or something.
Here we go. Let's see if I can show off the camera
on
setup.
Oh, goodness.
So this is the camera setup here. So tripod with a side bit, and the camera that you see the phone on is this one pointing down, and the camera that's pointing at Jennifer is this one on a gorilla pod hanging off the sideways part of the other tripod.
Oh, right. Totally fair. Yeah, I don't always phrase things the most eloquently.
Phrasing is a common thing to say around our house.
Hi there, Gatum Dog. I don't know when downtime is over. My plan was to do this tonight anyway, so
it
lined up well. Well, actually, the plan was to do this originally on Monday. And then my computer needed to do 4 hours of updating.
That's fun.
And decided, nah, you don't get a stream tonight.
I mean, it's better than getting WannaCry.
Yeah.
Keep your Windows up to date. That way your software isn't an open door. Windows doors, it's...
I got it.
There we go.
That's, yeah,
mediocre at best.
Hi, I'm Opportune. How are you doing?
Popper paper decks. I mean...
We have some.
No, yeah. Barkeem's wondering what he should buy in paper. First, you should figure out the local places you can play Paper Popper. Do they use the online ban list, or do they use whatever's been printed at Common? Because if so, if you don't have to use the online ban list, if you can use Paper Commons,
you want to play
Mono
Hymn to
Black.
Turok.
You want to play For Him to Turok, For Sinkhole. Like, that's the deck to play.
So fun. It's so fun.
If they use a different list. Because those were printed at Common, but not online. So they're not in Paper Popper. Or sorry, they're not in Magic Online Popper, but they're technically in Paper Popper, which isn't really a format. But
According
if it's
to Wizards.
online Popper, there's a pretty well-established metagame for that.
Ow.
Peter Piper picked a pack of Paper Popper.
How many Paper Popper did Peter Piper pick?
60-card deck. Man, this got way less efficient when I switched to doing it this direction.
Sorry. You still beat me again.
You have one card left.
You have one card left. It's because I can't see if it's between the layers because the backs of the Haruya sleeves are not see-through.
Alright, so you shuffle all 6 packs worth of cards together.
While I eat dinner.
Yes.
He hasn't even touched his dinner. Do you even know what it is?
Meat and
Sweet
veggies
and sour pork.
on top of other veggies meant to look like rice.
Oh, good.
It smells delicious. I'm excited for this.
Hi there, BFS, please.
Well, then, Barkeem, I would go based on your playstyle. If you like slower, dirtier decks, find one of those, like the Boros Kitty or Jeskai Kitty or whatever one's popular now, or maybe the Mystical Teachings deck. Or if you like fast, go for something like Affinity or Stompy.
Burn.
Yeah, I picked these up at a GP because I wanted them. I heard a lot of people say they were nice, and they are. They have a good shuffle feel. They don't feel big enough to like double sleeve in, which is my only slight worry. So we use them for draft sleeves because you don't really double sleeve a draft.
Mm-mm.
Oh, sorry.
I think I know one of the cards.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sharing.
Let me guess. Dinrova Horror.
I'm not telling.
I don't know. It's a common, and it's my favorite common in the set.
Oh, yeah.
Cutting up the chicken and a bell pepper was too difficult. Cooking may not be for her then.
We already knew that.
There's some...
She seems really sweet, but it also seems like cooking is not her strong suit.
There are some websites out there where you can subscribe to a monthly service where You can pay them, and they'll ship you pre-cut, pre-measured, pre-diced ingredients. All you have to do is literally just cook them. So that's an option. I have a coworker who subscribes to one.
I should get one of those to sponsor my stream.
What's it called? There's one called Plated.
Blue
there's
Apron.
one called Blue Apron. There's a few services like that. That'd be cool.
They host podcast, or they sponsor podcasts and stuff. And like I could actually cook their food on stream. That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool. All right, so I'm gonna go over the Winston Draft rules one more time while Jennifer finishes her food.
Knowledge.
And the basic rules of Winston Draft are: you shuffle together 6 booster packs worth of cards. You put out 3 piles of 1. Each player in turn to draft cards looks at the first pile, the closest one to the remaining stack, which I'm going to fan out a little so you can tell it's a stack. Look at that. Oh, fancy.
Wow.
Looks at the first stack. It either chooses to keep it, the whole pile, or put it back and put another card on top of it.
Yep.
And move on forward.
And you'll see us do this. You'll have the hang of it by the time we're done.
If they choose to move forward, they can't go back during this draft round.
Sorry.
If they choose to move forward, they can't go back during this draft round. They look at the next pile, they choose to keep it, or they put it back and put a card on top of it. At any point, if they choose to keep it, you put 1 card from the pile in its place, and the pile begins at 1 again. Or if you've moved on, again, choose to keep it and put a card, or put it back and put a card. Finally, if you get to the third pile and you don't like what you see, well, there's nothing in front of it, so you loop all the way back around to taking exactly 1 random card from the remaining cards. You don't get to go back to the other piles.
Hi, Chris.
You draft your whole pool this way and build a 40-card deck.
Just like normal.
All right, you ready? Let's decide who goes first. We're going to play Find the Basic Land.
Why are 3?
There aren't. That doesn't make mathematical sense.
Is this a basic land?
No. I think, isn't there a way to make it fair with 3? I don't know. 2 is definitely fair, so find the basic land.
With 3, you have to do rock, paper, scissors.
You found the basic land. You get to
I will
make
go
first.
first.
Pick. By the way, the other card was not also a basic land, just in case you were wondering. That would have been funny, though.
I would have been. But you wouldn't do that. You want to win too much. Alright. Well, that's the one I'm pretty sure I saw. And it's one I would like.
Show the camera. Alright, so we have to not look at the screen when they're showing.
Yep.
Pile 1 for me here. It's a fine card, but I think I'm going to put it back for now. Actually, that's pretty good. I'm going to keep it.
Okay. Oh, did you fill it in? I hope.
I just did.
I didn't do that for me. Like, oh, maybe I did. I don't know. Alright, here's pile 1. That's a really solid card. You really gonna put those in our way? It's gonna be in my way. I'm gonna put it back.
And because she made it all the way to the end without taking one, she gets a random.
This is my rando.
Alright, now I have a pile. With 2
So now
things
he
in
has
it.
more options. That is not sitting here.
One of these cards she has seen, the other one she has not. These 2 definitely seem to jive really well with what I took here.
Please don't shuffle them around though.
Right.
Just because I need to know which ones.
Yeah, you don't
we're
want to
seeing in
do
what
this because order matters in terms of what you've seen.
Yeah.
So I'm keeping this pile.
Okay. So now there's 1. So this is tempting, or this is interesting. because it goes with what I have, kind of. But it's also not like exceptional, so I'm gonna move on.
We do know how to play Flip It or Rip It, what we don't play.
Yeah, we do not play Flip It or Rip It. I still don't really want this pile. So now it gets bigger, and it becomes a pile of not so good cards becomes, I have a lot of cards.
You can comment on the card piles, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, right, don't mix them up. Crap.
Doesn't matter. If you have a good memory, the order doesn't matter.
It still can help. Oh. I will take this pile. Mainly for that new card that he doesn't know about. Hi there, Speaker Ender. Hi there, Valdor.
Neither of these cards seem great for me. Or to me, rather. Neither of them are inherently too powerful. This one's kind of tempting, especially given that there's only one card in the future pile. So this is where, like, I don't inherently want anything here, but I'm going to take okay-ish cards in quantity over going to random 1 or random 2.
Replace.
Replace. Thank you.
Alright, so we kind of want these two. They'd be fine. And part of this, like, you can't just expect to take your rares first and have those guide your colors. You have to draft based on the commons, because the rares might be all at the bottom of the stack, or they might be all at the top of the stack, and you don't know.
Yep.
And it's possible that your opponent gets all the rares and you didn't see a single one of them. Beer thief.
Oh, it was by my bowl. I was assuming it was mine. Sorry.
We can share it. That's
okay.
Fine. I'm not afraid of your germs. I think I'm going to let these go and see if I can get something better.
Yeah, I think don't say the name would be a good idea because we're both reading chat.
Yeah, we're trying to at least. Okay, I'm afraid that he's going to want to play that card, but I don't want it, so. Oh.
Oh man, that's your second random.
Yeah, but I'm okay with this card actually.
There you
go.
So this is becoming a thick stack.
You can see our color pattern possibly.
Stack of 4. Here we go.
I like Amonkhet a lot. It suits my playstyle, I think. I like that it's more aggressive, but doesn't have to be. I like that your creatures slowly wither and get weaker. You can't expect them to always be as powerful as they are when they enter. So.
I kept pile 2.
Alright.
That sack keeps getting bigger and bigger.
I know, it's getting more and more tempting. Ooh. This is much more tempting. I think we're going to take this one. Oh, Zinclam just followed. As did Gatum Dog. Thank you so much for following, you guys. I really appreciate it. I think we're going to take it. It's just a bunch of commons and then an uncommon that we're not sure we necessarily want, but...
At some point, quantity goes over quality.
5 cards is good.
Yeah.
5 or 4 of which are somewhat playable. Also good.
Alright, so that's an attractive card on its own. And I see that there's only... The biggest pile is 2, so I'm just going to keep this one. Like, the odds that I find something better in the future are not as good.
I don't think we want this.
Hakeem is right. That first pile got too juicy.
It got really juicy. Because we're definitely in one, but not the other. So we're going to put a new one there. And then, ooh, it's so pretty.
Is foil?
Is foil.
Is it money foil?
No.
Okay.
But it's a pretty foil, and it's cute.
Cute?
It's cute.
What cards in Modern Masters 2017 are cute?
We're totally taking it. He doesn't get to find out yet.
Aw. What in the world is cute? There's a lot of Lorwyn cards in here, so any of those could be cute. I don't think I want those.
Hapatra is a sweet commander. Hey, did you guys see the commander clash with the one that came out Friday? We were playing the multicolor Amonkhet legendaries. So we had Hapatra, Neheb, Temet, and don't show me.
Sorry.
Samut.
So this is really good at.
It was a really good one.
This is really good at doing one thing, but the thing it does is mediocre. So I think I'm gonna put it back.
I'm good at my deck is good at doing mediocre things.
I think I'm gonna put this back too. I'm gonna take a random card for the first time.
Ooh. Whoop. You always do that. Caught you in time. Alright. So we're not looking for this party, but it's probably gonna be happy for Carrick. I'm a little bit tempted by this one.
Hi, Immortal.
Hey, Immortal! Oh.
Winston is a 2-player draft format.
There's 3 cards in the next one, though. There's probably something I want more than that, because I'm not even sure I'll end up playing it. Ugh. And it's not. I mean, maybe.
So are those 3 cards better than one random card?
Yes.
Are you
Because
sure?
this card is better than a random card.
And so when it comes to random, really, it only takes one card being better than average to make you take the whole pile,
Yeah.
which is interesting too.
It changes the way you process and the way you go about drafting. Like, because you have to do things in a different order. I want this one.
Yes, Indeed Speaker. Could you add a command for that link? That'd be sweet.
That would be really helpful. Thank you, Speaker Ender.
Oh, you took some already?
I did. I took the first one. I saw it and I'm like, done.
This is a good card, but not very splashable, and I'm not currently heavy in that color, so I'm going to put it back. Ooh, this pile is nice and thick. Oh, this pile is nice and mediocre.
Yes.
I mean, actually, this card is really good, but it puts you in 3 colors. Oh.
You just go in 2 colors?
It puts you in a very specific set of 3 colors, of which I am not in.
Got it.
Those words.
Okay.
So I'm going to put it back. And that is a fine card, so I'll take that.
Yeah, Rochester, we haven't actually done, but we've talked about wanting to. But when we stream, it's much easier to do a format we know. So we don't, like, mess it up and get yelled at by you guys. Because that's totally how that would work. Did you take this one or Armando?
I took the last pile.
Okay.
Follow notice is super loud. We can turn that down. Do you have the mouse? I have the mouse.
You have the mouse.
I just got to turn desktop audio down to, like, here.
What was making sound?
So the follow notice. By the way, Super
Oh.
Chunk 69. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you so much, Super Chunks. Your chunks are super. Alright, we're gonna keep these. I'm okay with these. They're definitely where we're trying to go.
How'd you get 2?
You passed it.
Oh, I passed it. Right, duh. Yeah. Barkeem would have floated it.
Huh.
I'm not sure what float means, so.
Maybe you would pass because you would assume that you're not.
Yes!
What?
Uh,
Do I get to know about it or no?
I'm actually not taking it, so yeah, you get to see it.
Sweet. Was that money, everyone?
Yes.
Oh boy!
Ooh.
Is it a foil Liliana as well?
No, not that good.
No.
It's a mythic, but not a foil.
Okay. Is it a Liliana as well?
No.
Darn.
It's a card that we've been wanting to get our hands on.
Well, I want to see it, so hurry up and make your pick.
What do you guys think, chat? I don't know.
Oh, Carrick, I'm going to kick you under the table. That they're
no,
not
this
gonna be able to
is
see.
really, really good in limited, so you just have to take it.
The new card?
Yeah.
Alright, what is it? Ooh. And I'm gonna take this pile. Thanks, Gatum Dog.
These packs are kind of dumb.
I mean, it's Modern Masters 3, so it is just a bunch of powerful cards.
Ooh, shiny.
And that's why it was so much fun to draft originally.
This card is good if you're in this deck, but if you're not in this deck, it does nothing. So I'm going to put it back, because we're not solid enough in that deck to make it worth it. It's one of those ones you want to pick up later on a normal draft table.
Uh-huh. Thanks, Immortal. Hi there, Dragon Errated. How are you doing?
Well,
And hi there, Gasoy.
all three of those
No,
piles
I did
were
not, but there's a light, like, right here. So it's glowing on my hair a little bit different.
all of those piles were single cards, and all of those piles were very mediocre cards. So we're going to take a random.
Happy with it? Oh, that was a nice foil.
If I kicked under the table, does that count as a test?
Alright, so we didn't want that one. We don't really want this one, even though these are interesting. Again, we're not in this, so we're going to put that.
Hello, Dragon. We are playing a Winston draft. It's a 2-player draft format.
These we're much happier about. Also, this is really pretty. We
Another
found
foil.
at least 3 foils.
That's 3 of 6, because every pack in Modern
Everyone.
Masters has a premium card,
Alright, so we're going to take these 2.
which everyone who doesn't work at Wizards calls
Foils.
foils. This pile's getting thick. What's in it? I love this card, and I love decks that can play this card, but I'm not in this deck. So,
Yeah, we hadn't Winston drafted this set before. I don't know how well it suits itself to being Winston drafted.
I don't know.
Hi there, chicken fajitas. You sound delicious.
This is also a really fun deck, but I don't think I'm in that deck.
So the best way to just get a bunch of all the basics, if you have a local game store that does a lot of Magic, you can probably go in and say, do you have any extra basics I can have? Because they end up with tons of them. If you don't, buying a bundle, or what used to be called a fat pack, will help, because that comes with a set of lands.
And also, if you buy the Amonkhet bundle, it comes with every one of the Embalm tokens, which is super sweet.
That is cool too.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't have a local game store, or you don't feel like you want to go get basic lands from them, you can buy a bundle. And that comes with 8 packs?
10 packs now.
10 packs now. So that's enough for a Winston draft. Plus some. Plus 4, so 2 more packs get you 2 Winston drafts. And you got the lands you need. And like, that's just a pretty solid deal. We used to get the bundles all the time. Well, the fat packs.
Yeah.
All the time. Did you take a rando?
I did. I took a rando.
Whoa.
And in case chat didn't see my rando, it's this.
Hi there, I am the dork. How are you doing?
Yeah, sometimes people will buy the bundles and not care about the fat or the land packs that come in them, so you can sometimes just find those on eBay for cheap if you don't want the packs.
Yeah. We already have one of these, and it's not good enough to take the whole stack of stuff.
You can also sometimes just go to a Grand Prix or an Open and ask the judges, hey, can I have a land pack?
And they will often give you them. Like,
They might say no.
lands
but
are so cheap and so prevalent that finding and asking the right person probably gets you lands for free. Or you actually might just be able to buy a pile of basic lands for the cost of shipping on eBay. I will definitely take this one. Bam.
This pile's getting big again. Well, I will take it for that card alone.
Oh, do they have a die in them?
Oh, they have a spin down now?
Do they have the spin down now?
I think that's new.
They did a long time ago, but maybe they always
I don't think
have?
they did in M15, did they? Or maybe they did. They did.
I think they
That's
did.
right,
I think
did.
they've had the spin downs.
That was the one place we got our spin downs. We didn't get the pre-release kits.
You
So
want to
we
know
got
how I
pre-release
know
later.
it?
How?
Back when I used to watch MTGHQ before it was dangerous.
Your
he
turn.
did it every 5 pack. Okay. I'm sorry. This one's solid. We will keep it.
All right, so we got 1 and 1, and we got a 2 for. So the stacks aren't super juicy. We're gonna have to go on card quality over card quantity. And that card is shiny.
Yeah, there's only one color for Amonkhet, which is weird. They used to always have 5, so there was one for each. You know, there were normally the 5 colors of magic. Dragons in Tarkir had really nice dice. Remember those?
Oh, the Dromoka one with the sparkles inside?
I had the miscast Saloomgar one that I painted the numbers in gold. It was really sweet.
Yeah.
Hi there, Lanchut. How are you doing? It's so nice to see you again. It's been a while, but I think that's because I've been streaming during the day, not in the evening. All right. You took a rando again.
You've got 2 evening streams a week again.
I do. So you can find me on Monday and Thursday evenings. Pretty. We don't want this at all. This will probably come back to us unless we put something crazy on top.
That's the thing, is you never know what's going to come back because you never know how good of a card you're putting on top of it.
All right. This is solid, but there aren't that many of this. It doesn't affect that much.
Talking about the Ancient Grudge?
Yeah.
I saw that card.
There aren't a lot of artifacts in the set, so it's not as good.
Most of them are going to be golems.
And then you're trading. I guess you can do it twice, but you're then trading like for tokens, which are fractions of a card. Oh, this is a better pile. I like this one.
Black Lotus Countdown?
Are they expensive?
What do you mean the countdown? What was it counting down to or from? What does it have to do with a Black Lotus?
Where are we seeing that one?
BFS, please.
Oh.
Ojutai spin-downs are expensive? Wow, I should keep a hold of mine then. I have
or
one.
sell it.
No. It's really pretty and I like it. And that's probably
Yeah.
why it's expensive, because it's really pretty and everyone likes it.
I love my Saloomgar one though, but it doesn't look good with the black lettering. You have to letter it in gold or number it.
I'm going to review my cards because I don't remember what I have.
Huh. I will do so then too.
I mean, we're definitely in this kind of deck. And it looks like we're probably going to be in those two together. I wonder if we can be in this deck too at the same time. Or I wonder if we should go into more of like this kind of deck.
You don't
Right
get
now,
too much choice.
I know.
We're splitting the pool in half.
We're splitting the pool in half and we're halfway through the pool.
Or more maybe.
So like we're looking at either being in like this kind of deck, or we're looking at being in like
You can actually pull that up with MTG Bot,
this
Draken.
kind of deck.
So it's like exclamation point flavor and then the card name or something. Is that how you do that? You pull up flavor text for a card?
Probably, I don't remember. But either way, we're not in this kind of deck, but that makes this questionable. I think I'd rather go move on and see what's later. Now yeah, I'm glad I moved on.
Uh-oh. Should I be scared?
Yes, be very scared.
This pile is still meh. Remember that one time when we were Winston drafting and I kept just letting the piles grow and taking good cards and then I didn't have enough to build a deck?
Yes, so
I had to play 19 lands and
Yeah.
every card I drafted.
Early on, before she knew Limited and before we knew Winston Draft, she was only taking the highest quality cards in a color. I think you were mono white.
Yeah, something like that.
And so she ended up with not enough cards to build a 40 card deck without playing like 19 or 20
I had to play
lands.
19 lands. It was miserable.
And
it was
I just
bad.
had all the mediocre cards from all the other colors, which ended up being a good enough deck to beat it.
Right, it was, yeah. Because you had the pick of everything.
Not only were you in a 19 land deck, but you were in like a 19 land aggro deck. So
you were in like sealed -1 color.
Yeah.
It was so dumb.
You took?
Mm-hmm.
In the middle?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's see what got added. Still a mediocre pile, but it's hard to say no with that many cards, so I'm just gonna say yes.
Sorry, I needed more dinner.
Oh, I didn't know there was more over there.
Where's more dinner?
There's more dinner, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Nope, we don't want that. Carrick will be happy with it though.
Yeah, we can kind of tell what color each other is in based on what's being passed up.
We'll play this one. Because he would also be able to take it. And we don't want him to have it.
Oh.
And we can play it.
Oh, okay.
Hate drafting is mean.
And we can play it, but that's fine.
No, that's not for doggy.
Oh my god, okay, this card alone is probably moving me into its color.
No.
Yes.
Don't change colors this late. Then you're stealing from the only other drafter.
I'm not changing colors. I'm solidifying on a color that I was considering splashing.
Okay.
Yes, indeed, Dragon. Or however long it takes to do this.
Nope. We're not really in this deck, though.
Well, that's the thing about hate drafting is you'll never know what happened. Because you'll never see the card they drafted. And
Unless they tell you about it, like Tom.
right. And so if you never see the card that happened, you just assume it didn't get opened.
This is good. This is going to help us. I'm really happy about this pick.
All right, what do we got?
I'm sorry, Dragon.
Woo! I'm happy to have opened that, just like as in for after the draft.
That's nice. I saw it. Thanks for you broke this hair. He showed it to me. You know I'm training to recognize cards at a glance, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
This card is probably worth taking these two, like, as opposed to moving on to a 2 or a 1. This card is pretty sweet.
What am I doing?
So you almost take a rando?
I almost took a card from the top, yeah. We're not going to be playing this. But it's so good.
Skipping lecture, oh no!
Oh, there's a doggy footrest down here. Maybe I can just pet him with my foot and he'll stay.
I think he looks like he's going to stay anyways.
Alright, we don't want that card. This actually might be playable in Winston draft. I'm not sure I'm feeling it though. We're only in one of those. He's gonna be so happy to pick it up.
Which means I'm gonna have to get all the way to the end.
If you think it's worth it, we're okay with this. This is a solid rando.
Okay, well this helps me in my decision. I'll keep those.
Alright, we don't want that. That's just not in our plan. Still not worth it. It didn't add anything good. And still don't really want that. Alright. Ooh. Okay. Man, I think he's gotten a bunch of lands. Or we didn't get good fixing. We might have just not gotten good fixing. Probably not. Much better. This makes it takeable in a heartbeat. Going to have who on stream? Carrick? I mean, he's kind of on stream. His hands are.
Not worth keeping.
Or do you mean Felden, my footrest? He's occupied right now?
Nope. Alright, we finally get to see what it was. I'm not sure which of these you thought I'd want.
I thought you might want the Seaside Citadel.
Okay.
Alright, there's only one card left. Alright, so... These are good enough, we will take them. It's better than 2, 1, or rando. Well, 2 of these we don't know either. These are fine, so we're going to put this here.
Alright, now the pile's empty, so if you get
if to where... If you skip the last ones, then you just don't get any.
Yep. Ooh, foil. Pretty foil.
Our last card was foil.
Very, very pretty foil. Ooh. And we're not going to keep it.
Hand model stream.
Man, that card and that card are similar to each other. Still probably not worth it. So I guess we're taking this one.
Alright. We're okay with this.
And that means this is my pile. Alright, you want to talk about where you ended up in the draft?
Sure. So I'm in Jund Good Stuff. This is the card I saw while you were shuffling and my first pick.
Grizzlebrand.
Here's the cute card.
You got the Cavern of Souls too, right?
Yeah.
So we opened a Grizzlebrand and a Cavern of Souls.
Yeah, pretty solid. And I was pretty sure I saw a Grizzlebrand as you were shuffling. And then it was the first card I saw, first pile. I'm like, okay, world is telling me to go Grizzlebrand, I'll go Grizzlebrand.
I ended up in white blue, Splashing either green or black, I haven't decided yet. Blink.
I was under the impression you were blue-white. A lot of blue-white cards were being given to you. You'll probably find you want to be in white or in blue.
I'm absolutely blue-white. Like I said,
Oh.
I'm either splashing green or splashing black.
Oh, never mind. Okay. But yeah, I knew you were blue-white. That's why a dual land is good in your colors. That's why Seaside Citadel is fine, because it's blue
I know.
and white.
I've had so many dual lands that I just don't care.
I didn't get that many. Alright, these are all playable. This is not. I'm not playing that. This is always a good pickup. This can help with my color problems. I got a foil Golgari Gate.
Nice.
It's so pretty. We might do that. We're probably not playing that card, even though we can. 2 giant bait. So this is the one I took because you would be happy to have it, but I could also play it.
I'm not happy to have that.
Okay.
That's pretty much there because Zur is in the set.
Okay. But you could also have played it. Alright, so this is why we might splash that. Probably not worth it.
So here's what I ended up with for my blue-white deck. I haven't made any cuts yet, but these are the blue-white core cards.
I don't think we can play the Advent of the Worm, no matter how cool of a card it is.
And then here are the cards that if I splash green, I might consider playing. And here are the cards that if I splash black, I might consider playing. And I think that looking through it again, the black splash just looks better than the green splash.
Even though I was cutting black?
Even though you're cutting black. There at the end, I picked up a lot of really good cards for it. And I've got 2 lands to support it. And like I said, my favorite card in the set, which is really, really good to blink. This is just a solid threat.
Did you take much red?
No.
There's not a lot of red in our packs. We had very weak
The only red I had were these cards.
Yeah, so I almost took the
flunkies?
Grixis card.
Ah. Yeah, that one's a really powerful card, but it forces you into Grixis.
Yeah, you have to
Which,
play
by the way,
Grixis.
Grixis is great in this limited format.
Oh, yeah.
But not in this draft.
Oh, I also have possibly even 2 of those. I might be able to play that worm.
This is also great to blink. Corpse Connoisseur looks kind of mediocre in this deck. Like, I don't think I have any creatures that have Unearth. I don't think I have any creatures that care about being put into the graveyard. It's great in the Reanimator deck, which is in this format, but I think I would not play it. This is a fine-ish card.
You had
This
3
is a
or
great
4
card.
red cards. I had 10. That's so few for 6 booster packs.
Not really. That's 14 divided by 6 is like 2.5 a pack. It's fine. It's a little on the low side, probably.
Okay.
Green cards, I might play these, but I don't know if I really care about Destroy Target Artifact. This guy is pretty great, but not as great in the splash. Fine card, fine card, fine card, good card, and fixing. So I think I'm going to go for the black splash.
Good thing I took the Gilgates.
Give me these good gates.
Mine's shiny, it's prettier. I win.
I could go 4 color. I could go 4 color blink, but I don't think I'm gonna.
We didn't open enough dual lands to do that.
I mean, this is a pretty dirtly format.
Yeah.
I think I've got the fixing to support it, but I don't think I've got the rewards to justify splashing. Oh no, if I went 4 color, I'd get access to these 2 cards, which are pretty cool. Nah, still not enough. So this seems good. This seems really good. 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 Yep. Uh-huh. Mediocre. Yep. Keeping this one a secret.
Whoa.
Good. Mediocre. I don't think this is the right card for this deck, although I might be wrong. good. Again, I don't think this card is the right card for this deck. I don't think I have enough token generators to make a 1-mana populate spell be worth it.
I don't think we're playing this card. A strength in numbers. We're not in like a tokens go wide kind of strategy, which is this is good in like the Selesnya deck, but that's just not where we are.
Let's fix it.
I've never played with Entomber Exarch. Is he any good?
What does it do?
ETB, choose one. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature card from it. That player discards that card. 4 mana, 2/2.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
Okay.
I think it's good. It's hard to play because of the double black cost.
I have 16 cards that I'm like really happy to play.
I
And then
have
like these.
23 cards that I'm happy to play, which is perfect, actually. Just need 17 lands. So I need 13 more lands.
Alright, and we're probably not playing these zombies. We're not in a sacrifice deck. We just can kind of take advantage or use it if we need to. I think the zombies are out. Which makes my beetle worse, but it's a 1/1 for 1, which is blah. But it's a body to get down. A lot of my things are green. Maybe we can actually play Revive in this deck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. We may actually just play this. Because we need the game to go long. And that's assuming we don't want to do this. Alright, so we'll definitely play both of those. We'll play this just because we're 3 colors with 2 dual lands. And then, do we want to play Cavern here? Spirit, Human, Monk, Zombie, Elf, Scout. Jeez.
I can't justify playing this. I don't have enough.
Gobbo, Warrior, Beast, Spider, Cleric, Devil, Zombie. I can't really play Cavern of Souls.
So
It's gonna be a colorless land almost every single time.
I have to bring in
I can't
one of
afford
these.
that.
I think I'm gonna bring in this one. Either of these two lets me do one thing, which is deal with big creatures I don't have a way to deal with. I think this one's a mediocre way because it only doesn't deal with it permanently, and it's kind of like having a Face Fetters that doesn't gain you life. This one, however, I've got plenty of little creatures I'm probably going to throw away for Death Touch and lifelink, so I think I'll do that. And then my secret card.
I might actually want to be on 18 lands with this deck. With my curve being sitting at 4 and going to 7, we might just want an 18th land. Oh,
So these are all blue sources, and then 2 of them are white and 2 of them are black.
2.
So 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I
8
did.
blue
I think I
sources.
got all 3 spiders. Did you have a Penumbra spider?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I got 3 of them, and they're sweet. They're really good in this format.
Yes, they are. So that's 8 blue sources. And then I want to have probably 8 white sources. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then let's count how many lands that would be.
I'm seriously using our dog as a footstool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4. So this would support 3 swamps. Which would put us at 5 black sources, which is not super great. But if you consider the fact that this 1-drop is not really going to be cast for 1, it's usually going to be cast around here. All of my black sources are high curve later in the game. So I can probably get away with 5. I'd probably be more comfortable going with 6 black sources. And so I'm probably going to cut one of my white sources, put in
Do you have the
extra black
basics out?
source. Yes.
Okay. And look at them when you're done.
Here you go. They're not
Hi there,
sold.
Term Thatsies. How are you doing?
Oh, I see, because we're long.
Mountain.
We're longs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 17. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue sources. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 white sources. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. So I've got 8, 7, 6, which is fine. Last thing is I'm kind of out of sleeves, sort of. So I'm gonna have to de-sleeve some of the cards that I'm not gonna
Can I
play.
actually do 4 red sources? Oh, that's not enough.
I don't like splashing with less than 6.
I mean, that's tough luck for me. We just didn't open any, like, Rule Guild Gates and stuff. Those I would have taken really quickly. It will be good enough.
What do you think? What do you think, chat? What do you think of our decks? Who do you call for the winner?
We're going to
We
play a
have
full match with this.
Jennifer with No Splash Good Stuff,
Grizzlebrand.
or Carrick with Esper Dirtle Blinkiness ETBs.
Yep. That sounds very much like your playstyle.
Every time I've ever drafted MM3, I've ended up Esper. And I've never been in the same deck.
I know, right?
I had Esper Reanimator, I had Esper Control, and now I have Esper Blink.
Did you get any good golem makers?
1.
Really? Only one?
Only 1. So yeah, I love that the fact that this format is so deep that I can draft 3 different times, go the same 3 colors, all 3 times, end up in 3 different archetypes. That's pretty great. Yeah, I'm excited for Morai. Especially if I can put a Basilisk collar on it and just swing for 4 and gain 4 every turn. It'd be sweet.
Do you have a Basilisk collar?
Huh? What?
That's the one, your secret?
No.
Mm-hmm.
My secret is this one, chat.
I want to look so bad.
I know. Gotta root for Dirtle Blink stuff.
I would totally take that abrupt decay off your
Grizzle
mana
Dad
spell.
all the way. Do you think you can get to 8 mana unlimited? Absolutely. Never mind.
In this
Do you
format,
think you can
yeah.
get to that many black sources?
I don't know about that one. I might have to get to 9 mana with my filter land.
Ooh, you're running a filter land? I think it is strictly worse than... Not strictly. That's not the right application of that word, everybody. I think that it is generally worse in a tricolor deck than running one of your basics.
I don't think so. I don't think so. But I couldn't afford to run it and Cavern Souls. I could only afford to run one colorless land.
Why would you run Cavern Souls?
If I had a lot of...
Do you?
No,
Okay.
I'm not running it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying... Never mind. I misunderstood what you said.
I lost my footrest. He got up and walked away. Apparently I drafted 41 cards. Oh, he knows that sound. Woo!
You want a treat, Felden?
He's so
boy.
cute.
Magic Online is now up, and we're going to keep playing
Thanks,
paper.
MTG bot.
We're going to keep playing paper because we're already playing paper. So, yeah.
I might actually need my giant warrior token.
Do we have dice and life total pad thing?
No. Why would I have something like that? That would be too clever and thoughtful.
Well, I have a life linker app.
Cool. That will do the job.
And I have enough battery that it'll actually work throughout the stream.
What? No way.
Yeah.
Crazy. Happy birthday, Vincent Keys.
Happy
Tequila
birthday!
and Twitch. That sounds like a lot of fun.
That is not bright enough.
You could put a thing up on the,
Wait, it's bright enough if we don't have it covered by the reflection.
eh.
So we can't move it.
Zebra, Gitrog, and Mikey Souls. Thank you both for following. I really appreciate it.
We have playmats. They're just
Hi there, Silverfang.
solid white playmats.
Yep.
We're gonna get custom Mrs. Mulligan playmats printed eventually. We're probably gonna do like a Kickstarter or a self-driven something to see if everybody wants to buy Mrs. Mulligan playmats, and then keep 2 for the stream. This is Magic the Gathering. We're playing a Winston draft.
Sorcery.
Instant.
Enchantment.
Planeswalker.
Creature.
Tribal.
Land.
Artifact.
Fuck.
Jennifer. That is not a card type.
Weldon, I know you smell the yummy food, but it is not doggo food. Also, I let you smell the ginger earlier today, and you, gave me this foul look. Why would I make you smell something so horrid? It was hilarious.
We're going to play Find the Basic again to see who goes first.
I go first.
How'd you know?
I didn't. I just flipped one.
Those are sleeves. We have wrapped the back of the cards in sleeves. The back of the cards naturally look like this.
Yep. Ooh, I don't think we can keep this hand. Its curve is way too high. I mean, our curve is high though, so maybe we can keep it. I don't know. Yeah, it's going back.
This hand is so very dangerous. So very dangerous. I need a blue source very badly. But I've got 8 of them in my deck.
Vincent Keys says they'll buy a custom playmat.
Ooh, fun.
That's awesome.
I don't know. I feel like I should mulligan, and so I'm gonna.
That's where I'm at.
It's tough. GP Vegas is on. Mm-hmm. Jennifer will be at GP Vegas all of the days, Wednesday through Sunday.
I'm arriving at 7 a.m. in Las Vegas on Wednesday morning.
I have important work stuff on Thursday, so I will be flying in on Friday evening. And then I will be there Friday evening, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yep.
So I guess we're not doing the cuts thing then.
If you're going to cheat while we're playing at home, then there's something else worse that's wrong with you.
It's true. Wait, worse than what?
I don't know, cheating and not at home? I have no idea. I did not think that all the way through, okay? Okay, so this hand is significantly better. I'm glad we kept this. Because this one will help us.
This hand is dangerous because I only have 2, but I've got 2 plays I can make, and I want to keep it, so I'm doing it.
That's totally fine, Silverfang. Noobs are welcome here. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I might miss it, especially during a paper stream. It's harder for me to follow chat so closely, but generally chat's very helpful and friendly. And if you tag me, so if you do @Mrs. Mulligan in your comment, I'm more likely to see it, and I'll try to answer it for you too.
This is tough. It's playable. I can put it on top, but I think I'm going to put it on bottom because I want land.
I will be covering Team Card Hoarder, assuming they're in the events, and it depends on how many of them are there, etc. But I was going to be at a summit, but I thought that was the day before the tournament started, and now it's during the tournament, so I can't, or something. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm going to be there.
And I'll probably be playing some side events. I won't be playing any of the main events.
Okay, we're scrying. That's right.
Show them.
This is our choice, and I think we're going to keep it. We're going to play Golgari Guildgate. Go.
I'm going to play Plains.
Oh, Druid Pack! You did say that. I knew you sounded familiar, and that you'd been around more often. Uh-oh.
I'm going to play Gideon's Lawkeeper. It's a 1/1 that I can pay white and tap it to tap target creature.
Sylvan Ranger, go get a mountain.
What does it say?
ETB, or when it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library.
I would love to have had one of those.
I got it near the end. It was one of my last cards.
I'm going to play this land next turn, because I can just play two drops in a row. So let's play an island.
This is the plan next turn.
Play an Augur of Bolas. ETB, look at the top 3 cards. You may reveal an instant or sorcery from among them, and put it into your hand. Put the rest on bottom in any order. Nope.
Whiff.
But I'm kind of happy about that because I put 3 non-lands off the top of my deck.
Alright.
I'll pass the turn.
Yep, draw. Alright, we're going to play that mountain that we just went and got. and a Mud Button Torch Runner.
Yes,
See
indeed.
you attacking into that thing. Go.
What does it do?
When it dies, deals 3 damage to target creature or player.
It's a 1/1. It's going to die pretty quickly.
I will be in Minneapolis. That is another Team Card Hoarder GP. So I'll be around doing coverage with my camera and stuff. But I'm pretty easy to, like, while they're playing the rounds, like the beginnings, the first half hour or so of a round, you can generally talk to me. I'm not super busy. But between rounds, not happening. No matter how much I might love you guys.
Okay, so I'm going to play Dimir Guildgate and tap for 2. And I'm going to play an Azure Mage. It's 2/1, and for 4 mana I can draw a card. And then I'll pass the turn to you.
That was one I said you'd be happy to get.
Always happy to get an Azure Mage.
Mm-hmm. So we drew a cool card, but we are so far away from playing it.
Grizzlebrand.
Yeah.
GP Vegas is 3 formats. It's 3 GPs in a row.
It is. It's super cool. So there's, starting on Thursday, there's a Legacy GP. Starting on Friday is a Limited GP. So it's going to be sealed and then draft on day 2. And then on Saturday, when they normally start GPs, we have Standard. So
And there's
it's
side
gonna
events
be-
in pretty much every format ever.
including Draft Through the Ages.
And Frontier and
Yeah.
93-94. And
I don't know
everything.
that one. Oh, that's the you
Old
can
school
play
Magic.
those.
Yeah.
Yeah, those years. Got it. I remember now.
Can't even play reprints. So what'd you play?
I played a Scorched Rusalka. I can pay red and sack a creature for it to deal 1 damage to target player.
Fix the glare problem.
Mostly. I'll just put this up
Should
on
make it brighter.
cards.
Anything else for your turn?
Frontier is fun, Dragon Radith. Hi there, Fluffy Guy. No, I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay.
So I have your phone balanced on magic cards?
I'll leave you responsible for life totals then.
Oh, nope.
Happy to get that. Would have loved to have an untapped version so I could play this
Blood
time.
Moon 2004 just subscribed. Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
Splashes everybody in chat.
Splashes.
Hooray for the new subscriber.
Thank you so much, Blood Moon. Also,
Bless you.
D-Tenant 6 has followed, so thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Subwell pack time.
I'd love to do Subwell Pack, but I have no booster packs.
But we just opened 6 of them.
We don't do Modern Masters for the Wall. So,
We don't even have any like in the emergency pile or anything.
nope. So, what I did, because we've had one other person since I apparently ran out of booster packs and didn't know it for that one. We can either put you on a list, and as soon as I get booster packs, you can do a Subwell pack, or I will fan out a pile of commons from the packs I've opened semi-recently, and you can pick one of those to put on my Subwell.
Alright, so I played
Let me
a
know what you
tapped line
prefer.
for the turn, and then I think I'm just gonna pass the turn. I'd really love to play this soon.
We have a, stupid board stall going on already. I can use a single red mana to burn you for 4 if I want to.
That's impressive.
Gore Clan Rampager. 4/4 trample, and it has Blood Rush, which I chose not to use.
Alright.
And I will pass.
I'm gonna tap your Gore Clan Rampager at the end of your turn.
Okay, when we finish this game, I'll put out a bunch of comments, and you can pick one of those to put your name on.
I'll play a Seaside Citadel tapped.
Told you you'd play it.
I mean, it's just, yeah, it's
a dual
equally as
land.
good as an Azorius Guildgate.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will play Moroi.
Moroi?
Moroi. I don't know. That card.
That one.
I'll pass the turn.
The Eldrazi Vampire.
It's not an Eldrazi vampire, it's just a vampire.
It just looks like Emrakul tentacles. Okay. I'm going to play Hanwei Lancer, and I'm going to Soul Bond it to Gorklan Rampager.
Gives it first strike.
Gives it first strike. I'm going to come in at you.
I'm going to take 4. First strike and trample. Not a great pair for me.
I disagree. I think it's a very good combination.
My turn?
Yep.
Upkeep. I lose 1 life because of my ability on Moroi.
Haha.
4/4 flyer for 4 is pretty good. Has to come with the downside.
No. Just be green.
Oh my god, do I do it? Chat, do I do it? Do I do it? Is it worth it? How many cards are in your hand? Because, like,
3.
my hand is these.
More OEE, apparently. 2 separate E noises. Cool. They say do it.
I think I've got a better board state. I think I can win.
Do you have a board wipe?
I think I can win on this board state with if nothing changes. So I'm not going to do
He
it.
does have a better board state than me.
Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to attack you for 4 flying.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
You should eat something, fluffy guy, even if it's just like ramen.
Rice and beans, cheap and
Rice
filling.
and beans, yes, cheap and filling. All you need is a pot, some water, and some rice and some beans. We lived on like very little food for a while.
Mm-hmm. Esper is stupid powerful in this set. It went undefeated twice in those colors. Is Dinrova Horror or Miss Meadow Witch in your deck? I have one of each of those, Lee Salt.
That's all we opened. No Dinrova horror deck for you.
I mean, I got one. It's kind of a Dinrova Horror deck if you have a Dinrova Horror in it.
I guess so.
It's kind of about proving a point, but it's also about winning. So I like winning.
Alright, I'm going to play Giant Baiting, Conspiring.
So you get 2 4/4s.
Mm-hmm.
They go away at the end of the turn, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Beginning of the next instep.
Are you attempting to move to combat?
I am attempting to move to
You
combat.
should ask first.
Fine.
I would like to tap down your Gorklan Rampager with Gideon's Lawkeeper. Oh, did you want to Soulbond? Wait, hang on. You get 2 Soulbond triggers. Do you want to Soulbond either of these to give them
I
first strike?
don't. It's still Soul Bond. I don't get a new trigger.
You do.
Nope.
When you may pair this creature with another unpaired creature when either enters the battlefield. So every time you get
It's already paired.
when either enters the battlefield. This is an unpaired creature and it's entering the battlefield.
That's not how it works on Magic Online.
It's not true. That's why the fish deck didn't work. Because you'd blink the one. Chat, help us out here. She could soulbond with a giant warrior if she wanted to, right? Even though this is already soulbound with here. I believe you can change it. 'Cause
You
it
may
says,
pair this creature with another unpaired creature when either enters the battlefield. They remain paired for as long as you control both of them.
Sure. They remain paired.
You don't get to pair it with more than one.
You can't change a soulbond?
No, you can't.
Oh man, I'm so wrong.
Yeah.
I'm so wrong. Get wrecked, Carrick.
Get wrecked, Carrie.
Alright, so I would like to tap your first striker then with my Gideon's Lawkeeper.
Okay.
No, actually, I'm going to tap a giant. I'm silly. I'm gonna
So
tap a
now
giant.
I'm going to combat?
Yes, now you may go to combat. Because I'm going to use Pitfall Trap. It's an instant. Destroy target attacking creature without flying, targeting Gork Clan Rampager. Because I should have... Yeah, that's why I wanted to do it, because it makes more sense. I wouldn't want to tap and destroy the same creature. And then I'm just going to block with Augur of Bolas.
Okay. It was a very expensive removal spell. On a 1/3.
Unless you flicker one. Okay, that's where I'm getting it from.
Yeah.
You flicker one of them.
Then it's no longer paired.
Because it's gone.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, because I remember seeing that if you flicker the soul bonded creature, you do get another soul bond trigger.
Mm-hmm.
But it's because the bound creature left.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay. Makes more sense now. Thank you, chat. Sorry, Jennifer.
It's okay. Just proves that I knew my rules.
Absolutely. Positively.
Sorry, I think I shook the whole table. It probably hurt your ears.
My turn?
Hi there, Breffin. Hi there, Lord Garth. How are y'all doing? Hi there, Dee Dee Ben.
My
Hi
turn?
there, Zonerator. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I think so. I
Untap.
hope I didn't miss anyone.
Upkeep. I'm going to lose a life from Moroi.
Yay.
Draw. I mean, I'll probably play this even though I'm getting no value out of it. Or I could hold it up and hold mana up for that. So let's attack with Moroi for 4 in the air. Your blocks.
It's nice to see you, Lord Garth. I know Mrs. Champ's still cool. It's super cool.
4.
Hi there, Belangia Joe. Yes. Oh, wrong way. I accidentally gave myself extra life. I'm okay with this.
Pass the turn to you. Yeah, Moroi is a very powerful card.
Hi, Felden. No. Off. Hi, Felden. You are adorable.
Storm and Modern, Baral and Gifts, such a good deck. I like it.
Oh, yeah. Gift Storm is pretty good.
What'd you draw for turn? Did you show him?
I drew a forest. I played it.
Okay.
So, kind of. Alright. So, our plan is to do this.
No, Felden.
He just wants to eat my leftovers. We'll go ahead and do this. We'll revive my Gorklan Rampager. So return target green card from your graveyard to your hand.
Neat.
And then pass.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to use Gideon's Lawkeeper to tap your Henweir Lancer.
Yeah, this is not going well for me.
At the end of your turn, I'm going to draw or pay 4 mana to draw a card with Azure Mage.
Hi there, Lee Salts.
At the beginning of my upkeep, I'm going to lose a life for my Moroi. Draw a card.
Moroi.
That's much better. Okay. Let's play an island for the turn. Let's go to combat. Very much like to attack you with a Moroi.
Okay.
Put you at 8. Alright, second main phase. I will
Can we
cast
go to
Lone...
this shiny fuzz thing?
Yes.
Feel
I
better
will
now.
cast a Lone Missionary. Enters the battlefield and I gain 4 life.
No further way.
And then I will tap for 3, and I will play a Flicker Wisp and Flicker Lone Missionary.
Ugh,
Move to my end step.
I quit.
Gain 4 life. Pass the turn.
This is not going well for me.
My life total's going the wrong way. Hello, Felden.
Hi, Love Bug. Veron Variant, or however I'm supposed to say that. Thank you for following. You guys see a doggo nose? He just wants food that's on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
That value indeed. I love this deck.
Gorklan Rampager. Soul bonded with Helmweir Lancer.
Sounds great.
Blah.
So much battlefield.
And not enough space, because we're playing on, like, the short edge of a playmat
Right.
right now. That's all you guys get, like, that's all I can get on my camera. This is to you. Am I dead yet? Not quite yet. Yes, yet?
Not yet.
Nope, I'll be at 1.
Untap. Upkeep. I will lose a life. Oh no, I'm down to 20. Draw.
Zonerator says, hi, Felden.
Well, first things first. Let's Dinrova Horror.
Oh, jeez. I don't want to play anymore.
I'm going to return Gorkon Rampager to your hand and have you discard a card.
Can I scoop? Is that allowed?
In a game of Magic, you are allowed to concede at any time, but you may not look at hidden information to decide whether you want to. Then I'll move to combat. I will attack with Moroi and Flicker Wisp. No. You don't get to have human foods.
I'm at
And
one.
then I will pass the turn.
Alright, so I totally cheated, and I have a swamp, so I can play... Oh, crap, he's 8 mana. I got my 3rd black, but I was like, I have 7 mana, I can play him. No.
He's a 7/7 for 7, you can pay 7 and draw 7, and design 1 and B for 7 mana, but development's like, no.
Ooh, strong.
I win! That's game 1. Let's see if I can pull off game 2 for a 2-0 sweep.
But, before we do so...
Subwall pack!
Subwall card. Because we're
out
doing
of
it
packs.
weird, and I'm out of packs. But...
Here, I will help you by finding a packish worth of commons.
I don't need a pack-ish worth, I just need a bunch.
Wait, this is the latest set here.
Oh, we do have some Amonkhet, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
2, 3.
Felden, no human food for Feldens. You know that rule. I know it's kind of a sucky one, but you know it.
4. Alright, there's 10 commons.
Alright, I have 10 commons for you to choose from. Assuming you are still here with us, Blood Moon. Yes, I believe you are still here. So, you get to pick from Benefaction of Ronas. Compelling Argument. Dissenter's Deliverance. Slitherblade. Hecatomb Sentinels. Sunscorched Desert. Decision Paralysis. Shed Weakness. Cartouche of Knowledge. Or Shimmer Scale Drake. You just grabbed all green and blue cards.
It's because it's from your draft deck. Or we can find some red, white, or green cards from a previous set.
Not green or black.
Red, white, or black cards from a previous set.
Ah.
If you really don't want green or blue. We didn't have that much Amonkhet. The only Amonkhet packs we've gotten are the ones you drafted.
Or here's a mountain. You can be a mountain. Or here's a white card. Here's a supply caravan.
Decision
paralysis. You got it.
Well, at least he didn't get into decision paralysis about which card to pick.
Oh, cute.
They, I don't actually hear you. She, they.
Blood Moon 2004.
Whee.
Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it.
Man, this is hard.
I'm gonna go glue you to the wall. You'll see me in the back corner, or you can see me
make big
upside
camera.
down.
Upside down mode activated.
Am I on the camera?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Blue stick, define.
Zexy has cheered 62 bits.
Cheers,
Mrs.
thank
High.
you so much, Mrs. High. Tentacle High.
Felden. Show everybody you. Show everybody you, Felden. Put your nose up higher. Show everybody you. Hello. Okay, off.
Thank you so much, Blood Moon.
She attaches viewers to the wall.
I do. I glue you to the wall because I like it. Oh, it's a doggo.
Another Death Shadow Nice Speaker under Belangia Joe says, Mrs. Mulligan, I've caught up on all of your podcasts.
Stop it! Stop it, Felden. Your paw is coming on me. No, I'm sorry. You don't get. I'm gonna put this upstairs in the microwave.
Belangia Joe says, they are very against bans in Limited. Tell that to Jamie and her Amonkhet Salt.
Yes, I will definitely. I'm glad that you've been enjoying my podcast. It's been really fun to make. So
If you enjoy Jennifer on podcasts, you should totally consider
voting for me.
Tweeting to Turn One Thoughtseize and telling him Jennifer should be the new co-host.
I will be right back, everyone. I'm going to put this away so it doesn't keep driving Feldon insane.
In case you don't know, Turn 1 Thoughtseize.
Whoa!
What was
careful,
that?
Baby.
What happened?
He almost fell down the stairs. His foot
Aw.
slipped.
So, Turn 1 Thoughtseize is a modern podcast, covers pretty much exclusively modern. Comes out every other week, and it's super sweet. But one of the co-hosts is stepping down, and Aaron is looking for another co-host. Jennifer had a test episode on Turn 1 Thoughtseize, and yeah, there were a few other people who did. And Turn 1 Thoughtseize is requesting feedback on who you'd like to see as a permanent co-host. So please definitely go tweet at Turn 1 Thoughtseize and let him know if you'd like Jennifer to be the co-host of an exclusively modern podcast. This would not mean stopping Married to the Game. It would mean more podcasts. Yes, Married to the Game is a weekly podcast that Jennifer, Athena, and Jamie, that is Elantris and
Jamie Topples.
Topples, put out talking about Magic, what happened in the last week, etc. And it is called Married to the Game. You can tweet at them at MTTGMTG, or find their podcast every week on Friday mornings at soundcloud.com/.
MTTGMTG? I don't know. It's
You should probably know where your podcast
no, I
is
do.
listed.
It's that. But I was distracted because you don't know this.
Uh-oh.
But we've changed. We're releasing this Friday, so tomorrow. But we're going to start releasing on Tuesdays.
Ooh, you get
on
earlier...
suggestion of pro podcasters.
So you get earlier coverage of the last weekend's events. That's really
Yep.
cool. I like that idea a lot.
Yep, so we're going to be recording on Mondays and publishing on Tuesdays. Feldon?
I think Felden needs to go out. That was his alarm.
Ow, 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 ow. Claw on boob. You want to keep them entertained or you want to take Feldon?
Felden, come here. Okay, we got him. Felden is entertained. He knows treats are in that bowl, or in that jar, and he's now going to try and see if he can figure it out.
He's smart. He might figure it out.
All right, I shuffled both of our decks for us.
We need to go outside.
Soon. We took them out right before.
You did? Oh, cool. Thanks.
Alrighty.
Hi, buddy. Where'd the jar go? Go break open the jar. It's a glass mason jar with a metal lid. Go try.
I shuffled for you already
Oh, hey, cool.
while you were gone. Since you've been gone, I shuffled.
A wild Feldon has appeared 5 times.
I like that command.
I do too.
So you lost the last game. Would you like to
I
go
will go first.
first? Yes, indeed.
Please. This is not functional.
Opening hands.
How do you make it?
What? Hit the reset
Restart.
button. Are
I
you
quit.
sure? Yes. Oh, something. Oh, it's not.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome, Valangia. So, Winston Draft, if you go back and watch the beginning of this, we explained it a couple times, but
or
also
there's an
you can find
exclamation
that
point
link.
Winston Draft link.
Okay, we'll keep this. Yeah, we'll keep this.
I've got a 3-lander missing one of my colors, but I don't have any cards of that color in my hand. I think I'm going to keep this on the strength of this card plus
Thank you, Speaker Ender.
this card. Together, they're a powerful force. I've also got 2 other sweet cards, so yeah.
You just shuffle all the cards together, and occasionally it happens that one person sees all the rares, but it's very unlikely. And rares aren't always like an auto take, especially in Amonkhet. There's some rares that, whatever,
But yeah, there's
or
no
that are
balance.
not in your color. It's everyone has a equal shot on who sees the cards because it's whoever went first, whatever,
Absolutely.
based on your decisions. All right.
Jennifer has always played at EDH, but always in very insular play groups, and always played for a long time with the same deck. She built 3 different EDH decks across her Magic career, each of which she tuned
In 2.5 years.
Yes, each of which she tuned to a fine edge, honed to a fine edge, I guess. So this weekly deck building and playing with it after not really ever trying it is a new thing for her.
Yeah, it's really interesting and it's been super fun though. Commander Clash has been sweet. You good to go?
I'm good to go.
Forest as the Pilgrim, go.
It's a pretty good one. I'll play an island and a Basilisk Collar and go.
That's a pretty good one too.
Death Touch and Lifelink on the equipped creature, equipped for 2.
forced. We're going to play an explored, play a mountain.
Oh man, just all the ramp. You may play an extra additional land this turn and draw a card.
Yep, and then I'm going to attack for wow. Poke!
My turn?
Yep.
So let's play out my planes. And let's play...
Reasons equal fun. Hi there, Venter! How are you doing? I've heard of several people who built cubes for Momir to play in paper, but I think it would be more trouble than it's worth, and I'll just play online generally. But it doesn't mean that it's not totally worth playing in paper.
Play Mistmeta Witch. It's a 1/1 for 2 with an activated ability. 2, a white and a blue. Exile target creature. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step, and pass the turn to you.
Yes, it's definitely something very different that you couldn't do if it wasn't Magic Online. Briefin. Tear an old deck apart. Yeah, shuffle everything around. Find them physically in your home.
You don't have to own 5 Soul Rings.
You don't. You just have to go find them from your other decks to put them in.
That's fair, but Soul Rings like $2. It's usually worth it to own one for every deck.
Yeah. All right. Oh, sweet. We drew our other color. I'm going to play a Penumbra Spider.
Man, 4 mana on turn 3. 5 mana on turn
5
3.
mana on turn 3.
You're just not using it all.
Yeah. No, this isn't 3. Yeah, this is 3.
This is 3. Yeah. Ghost says you need one more thing to play Momir, and that's the Momir Vig avatar. You can get it for $10 in the store. So it'd be a total investment of $20 to start playing Momir.
It's 15 because you get 5 tickets when you join Magic Online.
That's true.
You pay your $10 to get your account. 5 of those tickets that you get, or 5 of that $10 turns into tickets. Then 5 more tickets, you can buy a Momir Vig avatar from
a bot or a
either. I know that Card Hoarder bot sells them. He's a sponsor of mine, but he's sweet. And then also, I think the Magic Online store still has the Momir deck.
You can, but you have to buy that with cash. You can't buy that with tickets.
You can't buy it with tickets.
Right.
Interesting and good to know. But yeah, there are. Card Hoarder almost always has some, and there's probably other bots with them too.
Chat.
Hi there, Lengthy Zemet.
Chat, do I do it? At this point, it looks pretty attractive. At this point, I think I do it. What do you think, chat? I mean, I can't really go this whole match without doing it, right? It's a miracle!
Secret card.
Bye-bye.
Is it in any order or random order?
Put all creatures in the bottom of their owner's libraries. I don't know.
Whatever. Do you care?
No.
Cool.
And then I'll play an island, and I'll play...
But all my mana.
Play an Augur of Bolas. See if I can find another Terminus. Top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal an instant or sorcery. I don't have any.
Careful, Speaker Ender. The 753 is likely not the avatar. It's likely the actual Momir Vig card. The avatar is almost always between 950 and 1050.
No, they might have reduced. Momir Vig, the card, is like a cheap card.
Okay, but it's never been this low.
Yeah, VAN, Vanguard. That's the one you need. So like eight
so it's
tickets.
893. So it's lower than I've ever seen it.
Yeah, I'll pass the turn.
Cool. Play a land, and I'll play a Penumbra Spider.
What? Another one?
Yes, I have 3. It's a constructed deck, didn't you know? Go.
Turn 5 mana on turn 3, double Penumbra Spider. Yeah, it sounds like.
Sounds like a block constructed playable deck, maybe.
All right, let's play a Seagate Oracle.
Uh-oh.
Look at the top 2 cards in my library. Put one of them into my hand, and the other on the bottom of my library. I'm going to keep this one. Put this one on the bottom.
Okay, so it's cheaper if you spend cash. It's $7.53 if you spend cash.
Yeah, Card Hoarder has a non-ticket discount. Play a Dimir Guildgate tapped for the turn, and I'll pass it to you.
Play Mountain, and I'll pass the turn. This is not so good.
Draw for turn. Let's see.
Yeah, if anyone is wanting to get into Magic Online, but is looking to do it more like a board game and not like full Magic, like they play paper Magic and they don't want to reinvest in their decks, but they'd like to be able to play online.
Momir is great.
I often recommend Momir.
EDH is also great for that.
It is.
Because EDH is so cheap online compared to paper. Like your
Our
30
deck-
ticket decks
yeah.
are usually $300 on paper.
Yeah, that's true. And they're powerful and pretty good and fun. So, yeah, if you're looking for budget commander decks, you can check out Commander Clash.
MTGGoldfish.com.
MTG Goldfish.
All right, so I'm going to play an Azure Mage, 4 mana draw a card.
We're doing a Winston draft, so we did 6 booster packs. The same amount you would if you, so it's 2 players, and if everyone brought their packs, whatever. So everyone brings 3 packs and puts them in the pile, and then that's 6 packs. That's how math works.
I'm going to equip Basilisk Color onto my Augur of Bolas.
Death Touch, Lifelink.
Yep, Death Touch, Lifelink. Pass the
Okay.
turn to you.
Play a Golgari Rotworm.
Yep.
It's 5-4 for 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass the turn.
I'll draw a card for turn. I'll play a land. Let's make an Azorius Guildgate.
Yeah, the reserve list makes Legacy really hard. People just can't afford to get into Legacy.
Legacy is not cursed by the reserved list online.
That's true.
Underground Sea is like $10 or something.
That's true.
I'm going to... I have these cards in hand, and I'm going to do nothing with any of them. I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay, I like that. Seriously?
Too many lands?
No.
Oh.
I have 8 lands on turn 7 and a Grizzlebrand in my hand.
No
I have
swamps.
a single swamp.
I don't think I can beat a Grizzlebrand, so I better try to win fast.
It's your turn.
I'm going to, at the end of your turn, pay 4 mana, draw a card with Azure Mage.
Yep. I mean, I have 7 or 8 black sources in my deck. There's enough. I have like 5 red sources, maybe only 4. I think I have 5 red sources and I got 4 of them. I have 8 black sources and I have 1 of them. So, probability and statistics and stuff. Carrick
Yes.
is winning unless I randomly turn 2 of my mountains into swamps and then I'm winning.
I'm going to play a Core Skyfisher.
Now.
When Core Skyfisher enters the battlefield, return target permanent you control to you. Oh, it's on his hand. I'm going to return my Seagate Oracle.
Yep.
Then, I'm going to play my Seagate Oracle. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 2 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand, and the other on the bottom of your library. I'm going to keep this one.
Yes, there are 2 mods that start with V, guys, so
Then I'll play a Plains for turn. And I will pass the turn.
It's a mountain! All 5 mountains! I need 3 swamps. Go.
Untap. Draw for the turn. Speaking of swamps, here's one.
Thanks.
Nope. It's my swamp.
I'll trade you a mountain for it.
Don't want it. You can trade me 5 mountains for it. Then you couldn't play your Grizzlebrand.
I know. That was almost tempting. I'll trade you 2 mountains for it.
No. Plus, that doesn't even work in the rules. Let's see. I'll go ahead and attack with a Core
Only
Skyfisher.
that's here right now, Speaker Ender.
I'll attack for the Core Skyfisher. It's a flying 2/3.
I will block it. My spider has reach.
Should have equipped that with Basilisk Collar. At least it's a 2/3, not a 2/2. Yep, that happens.
I would love for it to be in a 3-2 even. That would be great.
I'm gonna play Wingcrafter, soul bonded with Azure Mage, so they both have flying.
What's Azure Space Power Toughness? 2-1.
2/1.
Okay.
And then 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play a Flicker Wisp. I'm gonna exile Seagate
It's true,
Oracle.
Carrick is here, but he's not really in mod duty right now.
And then I will move to my end step, and Seagate Oracle comes back, and I get to do this.
Good
And
idea,
I'll keep
Dragon.
this one and put that one on bottom.
Dragon suggested that before we trade lands, I float the mana. And then I can play my Grizzlebrand.
Pass the turn to
It's
you.
a beautiful idea. We'll give a Rotworm the gift of 4. So we can't do that. We need double black.
Oh no!
It's your turn.
This is super bad for you.
This is so bad. I mean, black is my primary color. I have the most black sources. I should, on an average, have black mana.
Alright, well, let's just do this. Dinrova Horror. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to return Golgari Rotworm to your hand and make you discard a card. And then I'm going to attack with Seagate Oracle,
Oh.
Augur of Bolus, and a bunch of flyers.
I have to do this. This is the right plan. Even though it makes me want to throw
You're
up.
so far away from Grizzlebrand. Plus now you can reanimate it.
With what?
Unburial Rites is in the set.
Yeah, it's not in my deck.
Plus there's that black-red hybrid one.
So these have flying?
These all 4 have flying. This has a Basilisk
Death
collar
Touch
attached.
and Lifelink. Alright. I will block your Azure Mage.
You know what I
Forget
forgot?
he has Reach again?
Yeah, I forgot he has Reach again.
It's okay, I had to discard my Grizzlebrand,
That's so bad for me, though, because Azure Mage draws me all the cards.
that's why I hit that one, even though it's
Alright,
it's
so
like more
1,
damage.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I gain 1. From Lifelink.
Ouch.
I forgot he had Reach again. Chat, don't let me forget he has Reach again. Alright, I'll pass the turn.
Golgari Guildgate.
There's a Black Source. Oh, shoot. I also meant to play
Golgari
this on the
Rotworm.
second main. Forgot that I drew that.
Pass.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Commune or Communa. Interesting. That's what a county is in Denmark. It's a commune.
Like a community. That
Mhm.
makes sense. Let's see. I drew this for turn. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So I can afford this and this and this all in the same turn if I wanted to. Or this and this and hold this up.
So many choices.
I could be drawing so many cards.
Yep. Mwahaha.
Let's start
We took
with
2 extra damage to get rid of his card drawing ability. Top deck another Black Source. Well, that wouldn't really matter because Grizzlebrand's in my graveyard.
I'm going to start by
But if I do, I might be sad.
start by equipping my Basilisk collar to my Denrova Horror.
Does that have flying?
No.
Okay. Also, your Wingcrafter doesn't have flying right now.
I know.
Okay. Contea in Italian. Neat.
And then I'm going to
Contea is a very pretty sounding word.
Bone Splinters, sacrificing Wingcrafter to destroy your Golgari Rotworm.
But I was gonna give it wings.
I know.
I was gonna give it Red Bull.
And then I'm going to go to combat and attack with those 4 creatures.
Do they have flying?
Well,
I guess
course
it doesn't
Skyfisher
matter.
does, but it doesn't matter. You have Reach.
You block the one that does the most
I
damage.
didn't forget.
I'll
That's why I
take
didn't.
2.
That's why I didn't attack with Flicker Wisp. These all have 3 toughness. So they won't die to the Penumbra Spider.
Right. I took 2. I blocked the 2/3.
Plus Denrova Horror.
Oh,
Unless you wanted to block it.
I already said I blocked the Skyfisher.
Okay. I'll gain 4 from the lifelink. And then I'll play a Gideon's Lawkeeper and pass the turn.
If this is a Black Source, I'm gonna cry.
Thank you, chat.
Okay.
You reminded me about the Reach. What? Was it another Black Source? Okay.
Although I could see how this might have looked like crying.
Right. Gauss is no,
I can't win.
we're good at being opponents to each other.
Oh yeah, we're pretty good at being opponents.
So I made a few punts there, but
It
she
didn't
just,
matter.
She just got
You made
color
me
screwed.
discard Grizzlebrand.
Hey now,
When I had 8 mana, entered 7.
there are many times when Grizzlebrand is in your deck, you want to discard him.
That's true, but this is not those times. That would have been Wednesday on stream. I would have loved to have Grizzlebrand in my graveyard at all times. That would have been great.
Or many of the Modern Masters draft games when you do put Grizzlebrand in your deck, actually.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 good reanimator spells. There's Unburial
Unburial
Rites
Rites.
and the black-red one that I always forget the name of.
Yeah.
A hybrid card that says if you spent black, reanimate. If you spent red,
It gets stronger.
Trumpet Blast.
Oh yeah, Trumpet Blast.
But not for attacking for everybody. I 2-0 sweeped it.
Yeah,
High
you did.
five.
Okay.
Yay. Yay.
Thank you for playing on stream with me.
Absolutely. 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 Absolutely.
I've been holding these packs since we won them as prizes.
Well, and so one of them came from Valdor.
Oh yeah, one of them was still from Valdor. So Valdor, you got me a Grizzlebrand.
Or a Cavern of Souls.
Or a Cavern of Souls. Or whatever other bum rare we got. I don't even know what other
Abrupt
rares
Decay.
were. Abrupt Decay solid too.
Terminus.
Okay.
Man, we got a lot of good rares. Basilisk Collar.
That's a rare.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it's like $10.
Yeah, we got several mythics.
Yeah, we got some really good pulls.
That was my only rare.
Abrupt Decay. Here's our foil Handwire Lancer.
I didn't pull out the foils. Oh, here's our other one. Advent of the Worm, which I almost played, but couldn't. I couldn't really splash white.
Terminus.
So yeah, we have Grizzlebrand and Cavern of Souls are both mythics.
Yeah, Basilisk Collar. Absolutely.
Our
positively.
shinies, so we got a zombie shiny.
Yeah, we got
We
finally
got
got
a
the,
giant baiting
finally got the
shiny.
new art Cavern of Souls for our Merfolk decks.
Got a spider shiny. It's so pretty.
Not because the new art that I'm excited, it's because of two things. One, it has the authenticity stamp, which I love. And two, add colorless to your mana pool actually uses the proper colorless symbol. This is on
Yeah, it
autofocus?
does.
This is probably not on autofocus.
It is not. It's on Permafar Focus.
Well, I'm not going to bother.
It's, yeah, you can Google Cavern of Souls.
Whoa, it's back up to $46 again.
Whoa!
It dipped when Modern Masters 3 came out, but it's back up.
Whoa! Cool. Yeah, well, this is fun.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Now we can build a sealed pool from it. Remember when we used to do that?
Yeah, so what we used to do, so there's a really efficient way you can play with 2 people and a bunch of packs. First, you Winston draft so that you each, for 6 packs, you get to each build a deck and play matches against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Then, when you get tired of playing those matches out over and over again, you then do it again and
You
Winston
get
draft
6 more
another
packs.
time. So then you have 2 more decks and the ability to play a bunch of times
Hi,
against each
Crafty
other.
Umbreon.
And then you now have
2
the ability to
sealed pools.
combine. Exactly, you have the ability to combine each of those Winston draft decks and pools into one sealed pool, to which you can each build a deck.
Well, the first Winston draft is one sealed pool.
Correct. So
The
if
second
you
Winston draft is a second sealed
right,
pool.
you combine both Winston draft decks and pools from one draft.
Okay, it just wasn't clear.
Yeah, into a sealed pool because it's 6 packs, and then you combine both of them into another sealed pool. Then you can build decks from those and play them against each other. And so for 3, 6, 12 packs, you can build 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks.
Wait, I
And-
missed the end then.
12 packs, 6 decks, 3 matchups. Winston 1, Winston 2, sealed.
Yeah, that's right. That's how math works. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a really fun way to do packs. And 12 packs is a good number because there are 3 of those 12s in a booster box.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can split a booster box 3 ways with your friends and take it home and do exactly that. Or you can do a booster box and then do it 3 times.
Or you can get 2 booster boxes and do it 6 times and then play booster box sealed.
Yes. So if you get 2 booster boxes and play it 6 times, or do that 6 different times, then after all of that's said and done, you combine all the cards from one booster box, and you can play booster box sealed, which has apparently become a format that people are
I
trying
want to play it so bad, but it's so expensive. Because you have to buy the whole box and then your entry fee.
I heard about someone who did Modern Masters 2017 booster box sealed. Can you imagine how good that draft
That would have been
format would
so fun.
So fun. So fun. That would have been great.
Really
But it
good.
was also $300 to enter the tournament.
It was.
So not happening.
But you got a whole You got a whole box of Modern Masters, so that was $250. So, or more probably at that point. And then on top of that, then there's the prize of normal.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And theoretically, if you're working through your Winston drafts until you get to go to full box sealed, you can actually, at the time you have 2 sealed, or sorry, once you have 4 sealed pools, which is 24 packs worth, you can combine those. Or sorry, once you have 4 sealed pools, you can combine 2 of each into 2 more double sealed pools and play those against each other. You can, and it will make the decks different.
It will.
And then you can do that again with the other half, and then those other 12 packs you add to them from their boxes, and then you can do the box sealed against each other. There are a lot of ways to get a lot of value from 2-player limited out of booster boxes or booster packs.
Yep.
Or you can open them and write subscribers' names on the wall, which is super fun too.
Yeah.
In fact, we could probably, you know what? Because you only take commons out, we could probably just keep track of all the cards that were from a box, and eventually have enough to play box sealed. Minus 10 commons.
I mean, that actually, maybe not, because then I had to open... I probably would do one box of each set.
Oh, so
but not
you
two
wouldn't be
boxes
playing the
of
same
each set.
format against each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Dibs on Amonkhet versus your Aether Revolt.
I think the best booster box sealed... I think the best booster box sealed format would probably be Eternal Masters.
Yeah.
It's such a powerful format that it's going to feel like you're playing like Budget Legacy when you're playing Eternal Masters.
Yeah.
I also think Modern Masters 2017 would be really fun. They have the Masters sets tend to have a lot of power, a lot of really fun synergies, and the more power, in my opinion, the more powerful your set is, the more fun a sealed deck is. Maybe that's just kind of a constructed player.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case. I think synergy makes it stronger.
Yeah,
it makes it more fun.
I think full box sealed has kind of replaced block constructed.
Yeah.
It's not a pro tour format like block constructed was, but like at GPs, lots of them run a single full box sealed side event.
I would like to have played block constructed too. That stopped
we just
existing
started
before we.
I think it stopped at Theros, so you barely missed
it. Look, there's an Abrupt Decay in my deck. Oh yeah, that's good.
A Smelly Vagabond says they really enjoy seeing you play on MTG Goldfish Commander class.
Thank you, a Smelly Vagabond.
SOI box sealed. That sounds like a lot of fun.
I know, right, Zindiv? Also high as well.
So Speaker Ender,
like every box would be sweet.
Yeah.
Well, every primary box, not the like Aether Revolt wouldn't have been as much fun as Kaladesh.
Well, what you do what they do at GPs is they actually just mix them, so you're playing 36 packs sealed.
Yeah.
Speaker Ender, has there been any information on Iconic Masters, like what's in it?
Oh wait, what?
Oh, Iconic Masters is coming out soon. I still don't know what's in it.
No one's supposed to know anything about it until the HasCon.
Oh, that's right. They're doing
it's
a big reveal at
complete secret.
HasCon. I forgot about that. They said they're doing a big reveal at HasCon.
Yeah, there's no spoilers.
No spoilers?
No spoilers, because the people are supposed to be given packs at HasCon and not have known what cards are in it.
Wow, they're going to do a pre-release without seeing preview week first? That's cool.
Uh-huh.
That's how pre-release used to be.
Yeah, that would be so cool.
It used to be that you didn't get to know what was in the packs at pre-release until you opened them. You didn't know what your opponents might have because you didn't open those cards.
That's so cool.
But then they had leaks happen, and they realized preview week's great for marketing, and so they just made it a thing, but that's interesting.
Well, it's Iconic Masters, so it's going to have some of the most iconic cards. It's probably not going to be necessarily...
Like Black Lotus?
No, it's on the reserve list. They specifically said they will not be breaking the reserve list.
Oh, that makes sense, I guess. I don't like it, but it's consistent.
Yep.
But it might have, like, the really iconic cards like Sarah Angel.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to have, like, Shivan Dragon in it. That's going to be one of its iconic rares.
Have you ever heard of the Sarah Index?
You've told me about it before.
So, if anybody doesn't know about Cube is a format where you build your own draft set, basically. You build your own draft set, and you shuffle it up and deal it into fake packs, and you draft the cube with your friends, and you play like it's a draft set. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people will design their own cubes. Some people will collect enough of the cards from a real set to make a set-based cube, so it feels like drafting that set. We have a Khans of Tarkir set cube.
Mm-hmm.
We're thinking about building a Modern Masters 2017 set cube, but it's kind of expensive to do that, so we haven't actually moved on that.
Yeah, because we would need we need a Lily.
Yeah, so
we
might build like a peasant set cube where you only have the commons and uncommons. But yeah, in Cube, because you can design your own cube to be however you want, it tends to be that they're at different power levels. So some cubes are like the cube you have online, where you play the vintage cube and you're playing with Black Lotuses and all that jazz.
That's a sweet cube.
Sometimes you have the legacy cube, where planeswalkers and dual lands are all the rage. Sometimes you have the modern cube.
That's new and it's kind of weird.
There was the legendary cube, so they all have different power levels. There's actually this index that you can measure the power level of a cube at. At what pick does it make sense to take a Sarah Angel?
Oh, that makes sense.
The Sarah Index. In some cubes, it's so powerful compared to the rest of the set, you first pick Sarah Angel every time. But in some cubes, it's so ridiculous that you might take it like 10th pick, 12th pick. So, Sarah Index is a way to measure cubes and their power level.
Interesting.
A Conspiracy 1+2 cube, that would be fun.
That would be sweet.
Singleton cube of the Masters and Conspiracy sets together. So all the sets that were specifically built for draft and nothing but. That's also cool. I know before Modern Masters 3 came out, I heard of somebody who had a Modern Masters 1+2 cube. I don't know if they updated it for Modern Masters 1, 2, and 3 Cube.
Don't know.
But 1 and 2 had similar-ish draft archetypes. 3 kind of...
It's very different.
Yeah.
Compare the beers?
Compare the beers.
What?
Compare the beers?
Oh, and asking if Inther had been to U.S.
Oh,
so that's
okay.
not to us. We had a beer.
Yeah, and because... thank you, by the way.
Yeah.
Because Sarah Angel is a fairly powerful card on her own, and because cubes tend to skew powerful, she tends to be a good card to measure.
Mm-hmm.
Return to Ravnica.
What are your American beers, though, Inther?
Yeah,
Because
careful.
Budweiser...
Hey, Budweiser's fine. Bud Light... Well, I don't want to... We're from St. Louis. It's not correct of us to badmouth anything from Busch because we're from St. Louis.
They paid my childhood.
Yeah, your
So-
dad worked for the company.
Yeah. But if I had my choice, I would choose not to drink Budweiser.
Yeah, there's lots of craft beer breweries in America. This one's another St. Louis local. It's
Whoa,
Urban-
don't spill it
Whoa,
on the
don't spill
Cavern
it.
of Souls.
This one's Urban Chestnut. If you're under 21, don't drink, or if you're under legal age, don't listen to this or whatever. But yeah, Urban Chestnut's a local brewery that a lot of people like. They make kind of craft-ish, but still mass-manufactured beers.
Schlafly is a St.
Schlafly-
Louis one, which is really good.
Yeah,
I like
Schlafly's not a
Schlafly.
craft brewery; it's just a local brewery. They've started distributing around multiple states. Actually, you can.
They didn't as of a couple years ago, though.
Okay.
So they were still.
Yeah,
local.
they're growing right now.
And they're good. If you find Schlafly, you should pick it up because their beers are excellent. Not commercial, but just a personal preference.
What? Wait, what's the crap of the crap? Oh yeah, Sam Adams and Budweiser. Do not judge American beers based on those, please.
Or Blue Ribbon.
Like, yeah,
Blue Ribbon is
Pabst
crap
Blue
of the
Ribbon.
crap.
Here's the list of beers that if this is the only beer you can have from America, don't judge American beer. Pabst Blue Ribbon, Sam Adams, Budweiser, Coors, Natural Light, Miller. Don't judge American beer based on those. That is like off-brand cola compared to classic Coke.
Yes.
Off-brand Diet Cola.
Yeah.
The Diet Cola.
Yeah. Oh, I have a doggy footstool again. Except this time it's a paw, and he's like, fuck that.
So this randomly went to become a beer stream, apparently.
Yeah. I would like to go back to Germany now that I'm old enough to drink, though.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Because I went when I was in high school, and I signed this paper saying that I wouldn't drink because in America I wasn't of a legal drinking age, but in Germany I was.
But wait, that doesn't make sense because if you were legal in Germany, isn't it legal for you to drink?
The school could not allow us to drink.
Oh, you were there on a school trip.
I was on with my high school. So, as long as our teacher didn't know about it, it was okay. But
you weren't a rule breaker.
I was not a rule breaker. I signed that paper, so I didn't drink. And that's just how it was. We all got a taste of wine because we went through on a wine tour. Or a big...
Because you were legal age, but in the school was apparently said wine tasting is okay.
The school didn't, but our teacher said...
And so that was enough for you because it was an authority figure.
Yeah, I really respected that teacher, actually. He was a really good teacher. Dr. Miller.
Don't sell him out. What if he gets in trouble?
He's been retired for years.
Okay, he's fine. Yay, Dr. Miller.
He's great. I mean, he was really great. That was a really good trip that I got to go on, though.
I want to go on a trip. We're going to trip. We're going to Las Vegas.
We are going on a trip. We're going to Las Vegas in a few weeks.
Yes.
I'm really excited. Felden, you want attention. I know, and you probably have to go to the bathroom.
Well, thank you all so much for hanging out. We're going to go hang out with Felden. I think he wants to go outside or wants attention or something. He's being very ornery right now. So we will see you next time. Jennifer will see you tomorrow.
I'll be on tomorrow.
Felden. No, not the Cavern of Souls.
Protect the Cavern of Souls.
Let's leave the Cavern
You
of
can
Souls.
have a soldier token if you want.
We should not train. It's okay to
No, we should not.
chew on cards. Thank you all for hanging out.
Thank you.
You should definitely check out Married to the Game, a weekly podcast that Jennifer co-hosts with Athena, that is Elantris, and Jamie Topples.
I need to put that in my things below, my panels.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You should definitely go tweet at Turn One Thoughtseize, a modern podcast, because they are considering a new co-host, and Jennifer's on the list. So say that you want Mrs. Mulligan on Turn One Thoughtseize permanently as a co-host. That would be super cool.
That would be super cool.
If you haven't yet, please give us a follow. It's a free way to support the channel, and it's super nice of you. Plus, Jennifer will call you out explicitly, and thank you, for example.
Yes. Thank you, Zindiv. Thank you so much for following. Oh,
yes,
and the
that is
Smelly
correct.
Vagabond followed. And Crafty Umbron. Did I call you guys? I didn't say it. And Winterwolf.
For shame.
Oh, no. Thank you all. I appreciate you.
If you want access to sweet emotes and a Discord where you can talk to everybody after hours, you can subscribe. It's pretty sweet. Let's see what else. You have playmats for sale on eBay because you traveled a lot of tournaments and earned a lot of playmats.
Yes.
So if you're looking for playmats, you can buy them on eBay from her.
Optionally
And,
signed.
Yeah, you can get them signed by her if you want. Jennifer's also started
Hi,
a YouTube
Tomoe.
channel. There's a super secret project. It's probably going to take a couple weeks to record, and I'm not supposed to talk about it, so I won't.
Yeah.
But follow her on YouTube for the super secret project that I'm not supposed to talk about. It'll come out soon-ish.
And if you go digging through MTG, you might get a hint.
Did you give a spoiler on your podcast?
I did give a
nice.
spoiler.
Cross promotion. Did you see that, everybody? Also, if you're subscribed for
kind.
12 months, if you say subscribe for 12 months, where's it? The
It's
timing is off.
in a bag over there.
If you stay subscribed for
Wait,
12 months,
maybe, hold on.
you
Maybe I
can
have
get
one out?
a subscriber coin. Look at this. Look at this bag of coins.
Alright. Yes.
The subscriber coin is super cool because I just moved the camera. Subscriber
Whatever.
coin to say thank you for subscribing for 12 months. Thank you for your support.
Yes.
Is
I got them manufactured for you guys.
custom manufactured. It's got thank you for your support from Mrs. Morgan. Let's get that focus going. We just figured out a website for how we can
Focus on
distribute
that's
these.
exposure.
Oh no, it's so bright.
It's nuclear.
There we go. Look at that coin.
Yes, you do get coins now. My plan, it's on my schedule to start getting them sent out on Saturday, although now I've added an eye doctor appointment and my not related but kind of, little sister's graduation party. So Saturday's filling up. But the plan is to get them all packaged up and sent out on Saturday.
So keep an eye out in your inbox. If you're already a subscriber, we will send out a link to get your address to ship them to you. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe today. Stay subscribed for a year, and you can get a coin of your own. Have you done the new amounts yet? Have you enabled the new Twitch?
I have
amounts?
enabled them, yes.
So if you're a $5 sub, you get access to them after 12
camera.
months. But if you're a $10 sub, you get access to them after 6 months. And if you are a $25 sub, you get access to them after 3 months. So consider subscribing today.
Is my camera working again?
No, it's totally frozen. That other camera is totally frozen. Feldon unplugged it.
Feldon unplugged my camera. Thank you all for hanging out.
Yeah, the stream totally froze. Feldon
unplugged my webcam.
unplugged the webcam. So with
But I'm
that,
still here.
with that, we will say goodbye and thank you all for hanging out. Bye bye.
Bye. Tentacle bye.
What? Oh, waving like a tentacle. Bye. Wait.